Hi divers, Alec Peirce again, Vintage Scuba. A little bit of fun today, literally a little bit of fun. You see, let me explain to you that when scuba diving today is very exciting, it's a lot of fun. Lots of families do it, young people do it as well, and so on. But when scuba diving first started, when it first became a popular sport in the 50s and 60s, it was crazy. Everybody wanted to be a scuba diver. It was like Star Trek. Astronauts. Everybody wanted to be a scuba diver. I talked about being a frogman. Sea Hunt was on TV. You've seen my Sea Hunt playlist maybe. So you know how exciting that TV show was. It was just great. Everybody, kids and adults as well, were really thrilled. Well, the real market, of course, is always kids. Because kids always get what they want. They ask for something, the parents buy it for them, you know. And there were an awful lot of scuba games that came out for kids. A lot of them. And I have 2 or 3 boxfuls of scuba-related games from the 50s and 60s. I want to show you just a couple today. First of all, take a look at this. I think this is pretty neat. This is a scuba outfit. It specifically is an underwater scuba outfit, which, if you think about it, makes a whole lot of sense. This is a scuba outfit for a kid. It doesn't have an age on here, I don't think. They did. Oh, it does say. It says for ages 9 to adult. So Kevin, you see, you could use this. Right, and then we become an adult, you can still play with it. This is a scuba outfit. First of all, before I show you what's inside, I want you to look at the outside. This scuba outfit includes a mask, good move, and the mask has a couple of tubes coming out of it. You see that? And those tubes go up and they go into a snorkel. This snorkel even has one of those ping pong ball type dry snorkel attachments on it. If you've seen some of my other vintage scuba, you've seen some of the snorkels with those attachments. And then, what's this thing here? Well, these 2 things here are actually 2 inflatable floats. They're long tubes, about this long, made of rubber, and you blow them up and they come nice and hard and they float on the surface. And then the snorkel attaches to them, so the snorkel, you see, stays on the surface. You're starting to get an idea how this works? The snorkel stays on the surface. Then you, Kevin, you can actually go down, put the mask on, you can go down 5 or 6 feet, not very far, but you can go down under the surface and breathe through the snorkel. Yeah, it's almost like being a scuba diver. It's sort of self-contained, and you are underwater and you are breathing, right? I guess it's scuba, but this was it. Can you imagine? Christmas, a little boy who's really interested in Mike Nelson or Sea Hunt or scuba diving, he sees it. Guess what he's going to ask for Christmas? Absolutely. So these games like this were really, really popular. Now, a couple of things about it that I find funny, because I've been diving for a long time, I teach diving and science, I taught science for many years, is the fact that this doesn't work. If you've ever tried it, if you've never tried it, try it. Get a piece of garden hose 4 feet long, 4 feet. Get someone to hose you down the bottom of the pool, 4 feet down, with the end of the hose sticking out of the water. You can't breathe through it. That's right. The human body cannot get air if it's more than 2.5 or 3 feet deep. Just can't be done. However, that's not necessarily bad. What it means is that somebody with this wouldn't go very deep. So what I want to do, I'm going to take this out of here, and you can take a peek at it. What's this say in here? The new way to explore the mysteries of the sea. I'm going to get Kevin to put a good picture on there. Oh, instructions. Scuba underwater outfit. Can you see that, Kev? And on the inside, there's the instruction how to assemble it, how to blow up 2 floats. And this is exciting. You could use this in the pool. You could use this in a bathtub, Kevin. Maybe not you, but you could. Now there's the mask. It's on the front. It goes on your face just like this. You see, it's made for adults. Has 2 tubes. The tubes come together, and then this tube goes up to the surface. And there's the ping pong ball. Goes up to the surface and the floats. And see you, Mom, I'm going diving. Off you go. The floats are in here, but I'm not going to bring those out. They're very, very fragile. And the buckles and everything else to hold this onto you is all there. Beautiful, wonderful, exciting toy from the 60s. Underwater scuba outfit for kids. Don't see those today. One more I want to show you. This was famous. In fact, I'd be very surprised if a lot of you don't remember Flippy. Flippy. There's Flippy right there. And you could buy Flippy in these tubes. This is the original cardboard tube. Unfortunately, I couldn't spot the cap. I know I have it, but there's a metal cap that goes on the top. And you would buy this at your local store, and probably a Woolworths or some of one of those old-fashioned stores like that, and you take this thing home with you, and there's Flippy, okay? And then inside you would find a couple of booklets. What do I got here? Oh, there's 2 or 3 booklets in here, Kevin. Oh, this is exciting. Wow. Okay, what do we got here? Your equipment. This is a booklet that explains all about how this works, how your equipment works. And then here's one. What's this one called? This one's called You Too Can Be a Skin Diver. A little booklet on how to be a skin diver. And this last one, the story of skin diving. So there is a history of skin diving, a little booklet for you to read. So how does this work? Well, along with the Flippy, you get a little plastic bag with pellets in it. They're little pills. You snap the tank off its back, you put one of those pills inside, snap it back on, and put them in the bathtub. And just like a real scuba diver, bubbles start to come out. Then they stop, and Flippy sinks to the bottom. And then he starts to get bubbles, and he comes back up to the surface. And he goes back down to the bottom. That's what he does, just like that. Now, it's really very simple. If you look at it today with the cynical eyes of an adult, this is simply a weighted diver, and it has a little calcium carbonate pill in there. When it gets into water, it fizzes and makes gas. It makes carbon dioxide gas. The gas fills up the tank, and it goes to the surface. When it gets to the surface, the air comes out, he dives back down. So it's really very simple. But this was exciting for kids. Flippy was a really, really popular toy for many, many years. As seen on TV, the Flippy Frog Man. Look at that. Here, now. Isn't that amazing? No wires, no strings, no batteries. Yeah, Flippy was a big deal. Later versions were a little fancier. They came in a cardboard box like this. The Flippy Frog Man. You see, by this time, Flippy was now famous. So now you went in, you bought the Flippy Frog Man. You could buy them in sets. And down in the bottom part of this box were 50 pellets. 50 pellets. You could play with these 2 divers, have them both going at the same time. Up and down and up and down and up and down. A whole lot of fun. And it explains on the back, of course, how to make it work, how to put the pellets in, and what they do and everything else. Again, a very, very simple toy. We're not talking iPad or iPhone or anything like that at all. Yeah, no wires, Kevin, right? No controllers, anything else. Just a whole lot of fun for young girls and boys, kids, adults like Kevin to enjoy. A couple of good old scuba diving games for you to look at. Anyway, kind of fun. There you go. I got a lot more of these. Maybe in between times when I have a bit of time, I'll bring out some more to show them to you. All right, that's it. Alec, Peirce, Vintage Scuba. Talk to you soon.